Hello everybody, this is diANtinatalist, and I am doing this video in a cemetery in Chamula outside of San Cristobal, Chiapas. And I have prepared this video for weeks now, and I was waiting for the perfect opportunity, and this is indeed the perfect opportunity to go over this video. So anyway, the locals are celebrating Day of the Dead. As you can see, the flowers, the chrysanthemums. So I'm going to start my video right now. This is a memorial and a dedication video for Samantha Kalkbrenner, who died suddenly in a van outside of Pittsburgh that collided with a car in a van while going to school. She attended Sarah Catholic High School and was 15 years old. Her school van was hit by another speeding car, and she was ejected from the vehicle and died instantly. The purpose of my video is to represent a natalist versus an antinatalist perspective on life and death. She was remembered as a caring and loving, kind person. Kind-hearted, giving, altruistic people suffer the most in life. I know this all too well. She would certainly have met with many evil souls in her future, as I have. Those who offered sympathy to her death said things like, "This is a horrific loss of life." And at a time like this, we become aware of how precious life is. These are natalist connotations. An antinatalist would certainly say that life is too precious to place another sentient being into existence. An antinatalist would call life itself a waste and a loss of life due to all of the harm and suffering that one will have to endure. When you break life down, the vast majority and the part of each day is not special. The commuting, talking, grocery shopping, paying bills, showering, running errands, well, the vast majority of time is spent in very forgettable and not enjoyable situations. Then there are neutral moments, like doing simple tasks, taking the trash out, sleeping, and which is actually magical but yields little return except regeneration for the body and soul. Those with insomnia find sleeping another stressor in life and won't get the deserved peace that they need. Few people have access to true happiness, or they suffer immense psychological or physical pains. They resent wage slavery, or are just struggling, or are very low income level. Then there are the elderly, disabled, and traumatized, which will be most of us as we progress in age. We spend a disproportionate amount of time building up to exciting moments, which are very rare indeed and short-lived. Some moments are sheer torment and frustration, such as a supposed friend steals your possessions or betrays you, and you are left with grief, questions, and a significant violation of trust. Samantha was spared many heartaches by her early demise. This is the reasoning behind antinatalism. The notion that dying young will spare us many harms is pure reason and is undeniable. It is better not to have been born at all, like the Bible verse, Ecclesiastes 4, verses 2 to 3, and Mark 14:21. The natalist thinks she will lose out on graduation, a career, or marriage, but what she will be absent from is certain and ongoing harm. She is at peace and will feel no heartbreaks, no miscarriage, no divorce, no addiction, no cancer or tumor, no DUI, no loss of a parent or sibling, and she will be spared decades of wage slavery and any possible betrayal from a friend that would hurt her badly and invoke major destruction. And so lastly, in this video, I'm going to recite some select verses of the lyrics from Christopher Cross's song, Think of Laura. And 15 or so years ago, I had a friend who lost her daughter, and the daughter was a really good friend of mine. She was 16 when I met her, and I think she was around 20 when she died. There was no conclusive reason why she died, but I think it was because of multiple drug interactions or something like that. And so anyway, I actually recited Christopher Cross's song at her funeral in Texas. And so I'm going to recite select lyrics of Christopher Cross's song because I think it applies to the death of Samantha. And the song was actually written about a young woman who died, and Christopher Cross knew this woman, so he created this beautiful song. And you can Google the song if you're not aware of it. I think it was created in the 80s, maybe. It's a beautiful song. So here goes. Think of Laura, but laugh. Don't cry. I know she'd want it that way. Taken away so young. Taken away without a warning. I can feel her when I sing. Hey Laura, where are you now? Are you far away from here? I don't think so. I think you're here, taking our tears away. So, if that's any consolation to the people who knew Samantha, you know, I hope it does give you some sort of comfort. The reason I knew of this particular woman's death is because a friend of mine who knew her, she actually went to school with her. And I guess she was on the cheerleading team that she belonged to. So, you can Google the incident. You can Google, you know, her death if you want to see photographs. So anyway, this is just really remarkable scene here. And we've got like a mariachi over there playing music to celebrate the dead. And, you know, literally, we really have to celebrate the dead because they are at peace. These individuals have ended their lives of suffering. This is beautiful, isn't it? It really, really has an interesting vibe to it. And these pine needles are scattered all along churches And they sell the clusters of pine needles here in Chamula. So I came to do a little shopping here. The women do some incredible textiles. And so any thoughts or feelings below, please let me know. The people that are suffering from someone's death are the ones that are left behind. The dead are not suffering, and that really, really has to be a consolation for anybody who has passed on. We don't know about, what's to come, if there's an afterlife. I sure hope not, and I surely don't expect an afterlife. I think life was just a complete tragedy for everybody. And there's some more of those oranges with the green skin.